As I'm sure you are all aware, there's a lot of changes going on in the Forex prop firm industry. And one of the big changes is us being forced away from MT4 and MT5. Now, although there are a few prop firms that are still holding onto the MT4 and MT5 platforms for use, that I don't think will last. But for the most part, the prop firms are pushing us away to one of three other platforms, and that is DXTrade, MT4, and cTrader. Now, if you've watched the previous video, I actually did go over how to use and the overall overview and tutorial of DXTrade. Now, I'll be doing the other two as well, starting with today's video where I'll be talking about MT4. We'll be doing a quick overview on the platform, what it looks like, and how to do your basic entry, exit, and anything else that will be relevant to your trading. So without further ado, let's go in. The one I'm going to be looking at is the account I'm currently using with my funded FX. I'll be looking at that account because that account I have now been forced over to MT4. So with that being said, I'm going to go log into my account. As you can see here, I'm in my account and currently sitting 5.56% up on this one. So very close to passing phase one on this one, but I have midway been kind of switched over to platform. So that 5.56% was actually done on MT5 using TitanX and the prop farming blueprint. I mean, if you guys have followed any of my videos, you know that I use TitanX a lot, and I use the prop farming blueprint because it is a fantastic way to not only pass prop firm challenges, but also get payouts. Speaking of which, I just recently got a payout from True Forex Funds, or I hit my target, should I say. I got a payout and I've just hit a target, which I'm going to be talking about, but that is the cTrader platform. So on that, I'm having to use cTrader. On this, I'm having to use MT4. So I'm going to be talking about this one today, and then I will also be following up with another video where I'm talking about cTrader. Let's just go in and jump straight to it and have a look at MT4. What does it look like? How do we get into positions and all of that good stuff? So essentially all I'm doing is going to the credentials and I'm just clicking on the MT4 over there. And that's going to take me to the MT4 account. It automatically logs me in because I've already logged in to my account with MFFX. So this takes me directly in. So this is the basic layout, guys. And as you can see, pretty similar to, I suppose, your DXTrade as well. Very, very basic platform, guys. Now, like I said, with the DXTrade platform, it is so basic, in fact, that I think for the most part, a lot of people will just be using this for their entry and exit, but not necessarily for their actually, you know, marking the charts up and doing their analysis. I think a lot of people will continue to do their analysis on TradingView because TradingView just has so much more available for doing that kind of thing. I'll show you basically what there is here. I'm going to switch to the Euro USD chart, and this at the bottom here is where you basically have your open positions, pending orders, and your closed positions, so you can check everything there. Now, as you can see, there's no closed positions on this, even though I'm sitting on, what is it, about 5.5% profit. It's not showing any of this because this is recent. I've actually not taken a single trade on MT4 yet. So let's just run through this, guys. This is the basic, you know, the layout. This is what I'm greeted with. Now, depending on your prop firm, you might have a slightly different layout because the prop firm, I think, dictates the overall layout. But I think in general, most of the things that are available are going to be the same. As you've got over here, you've got favorites. So you can essentially mark all your favorites if you want. If you go to all symbols and you go to FX, you can mark your favorites here. So the favorites that I've got there, I did not mark. I think that's a default set of favorites. So for example, AUD, USD, I could keep that there. Then I could just add a few more for myself. Euro GBP, that I'm going to keep there. Let's have a look what else there is. The Euro USD I'm going to keep there. I'm GBP USD. Yes, I'm going to keep that. What else have we got? USD CHF. I'm going to take that off because I don't really use that. USD JPY. I can keep that. I don't really trade that, but you know, I'll keep that there. Cryptos. I'm not really using this for crypto, so I'm going to take these off for now. Commodities. I am going to be putting on XAU. I'm going to be taking that off. So what I'm doing now, guys, I'm just creating my own favorites. Indices. Let's have a look over here. I am going to basically, I'll add on the NAS 100, US 30, S&P 500. Those are the ones that I want to have on. So pretty cool that I can do that. And now if we go back to the favorites, that's my favorites like that. XAU, XAG, USD, maybe I could have taken off. But anyway, that's basically how you would just create your own favorites list. And that's all over there, accessible whenever you need them. Okay, so that's the first thing. Next thing, you've got your chart right over here. And you've got, oh, and also, if you had multiple accounts with whatever the prop firm is, you would have the drop down over here, which would give you all the accounts available. So as you click on one account, then that's the account you're trading on. Okay, so that's how you would do that. I only have one account with my funded FX, so that's why I don't have anything in the drop down. Then let's go along the top here, guys. You've got your balance, your equity, and your margin, etc. All of that there. Profit, that'll be what you're currently profiting or for the day, or possibly since you start that. So I think that'll track your profits. That is some user settings you can change, but I don't think we're going to go into that because it's not really necessary. And then moving on, you've got your Euro USD up here. That's telling you what pair you're on. And then moving along here, you've got your time frame. So you've got M1, M5, M15, the basics. Now, I don't think there is any way to change that. So it is what it is. That's what you have. Now, one thing I want to say that when I use the scroll on this, it's very sensitive. So I would suggest just using the zoom in tools because it's easier to zoom in and out rather than scrolling. But this is something you can play around with. Let's keep moving on. Here you can change. Essentially, this is the only option you have in terms of what your candles look like or what your price looks like. So if you've got your line tool and you've got your Japanese candlesticks, basically candlesticks, and that's it. Now over here, you can split your screen into multiple views. So if I click that, I can have Euro USD over there. And then maybe let's say I want to have a look at the US 30 as well. I'll put that over there. So I've got US 30, that's on the daily. So I want to change that. Let's say I'm going to be looking at the H4 on the US 30. And I'm looking at the M5. So that's how you can split that. If you don't want it that way, you can have it side by side like that. Maybe that's a little bit better. So you can lay it out however you want it. You can have 3, 4, as many as you want. I think 4 is the maximum you can have. So you can do 4 if you want. If you had 4, that's what it would look like. But for me, for now, I think, let me just click on the Euro USD. So I'm just telling it that that's the one that I want up front. There we go. And I'm going back to the one view. So there we go. Euro USD, that is it. Now, what else do we have here, guys? This one over here basically will just give you your open, high, low, and close, and your time, which is your, obviously the date and the current time. Now, this tells you what the time frame for this is. You can see here we are UTC +0, which is very important if you're playing trading prop firms, guys. Make sure you are aware of your platform's time zone, because when it comes to your daily drawdowns, that's very important. So that information is over there. So if you were copy trading, for example, from MT4 over to this or MT5, make sure that matches this over here. And this is quite cool because it's giving you that information there. So you would just match your MT5 or your MT4 to this, just so you don't get into, you know, some trouble with that daily drawdown, because if your times are different, that could give you a bit of a problem. So let's keep going on here. You've got your drawing tools. Now this is very basic, guys, very, very basic. You have vertical line, channel, horizontal trend, and Fibonacci, and that is it. That is it. There's nothing else. And this is why I said it's probably more likely that you're going to do your analysis on something like TradingView, and you're just going to use this to take your trades. Okay, I would definitely suggest that anyway. So let's have a look. I'm just going to take that off now because I don't really need that. Now you can go back, you can look at data all the way to the left. Let me just delete these. Can I delete that? I think I've just got to click on it and delete it. Oh, you just push the X. So you click on a line and then you push the X. Okay, that's it. So I can go very far. Now one thing I might actually change the zoom with the scroll, which is kind of annoying because it does zoom in quite a lot. Like I said, I would rather use the zoom in and out here because you get a smaller zoom in and out and you can control that. So yeah, we've got your vertical line, channel line, horizontal, and trend. So trend, obviously very easy to use, and you would have to click it every single time that you want to use. So, you know, you've got your trend lines like that, and that's how it works. Click on it once and then you would just push your X there. Click on it again. You can change the color. So if you want that to be green, you can do that. and then close that. So very, very basic, guys, in terms of what tools you have. Very basic. But if you are just a trend line trader or a support and resistance, you could do your analysis in this. But if you are using indicators, which we're going to look at now, again, these guys have very, very basic indicators. Okay, so I'm going to add MACD. There you go. You've got your MACD. Again, looks slightly different to probably what you would be used to. Close that, take that off. So that's how you would add your basic indicators. Let's have a look. Do we have moving average? We do over there. The SMA, I'm going to go with an EMA. Let's go with 20 EMA. And we're going to add in, there we go. So you've got your EMA. So you can add your basic indicators in this. But if you have specific indicators that you are using on TradingView that are created by users, then you can't use those here. So these are only your basic ones. And I don't think you can add your own indicators to this. I might be wrong. And if someone knows that you can, please just, put that in the comment. So again, you click on that and you would just remove it over there. So that's that gone. So let's talk about what else have we got here, guys. We've got display grid. So you can take that grid off if you don't like that. Display positions. So obviously when you've got your positions on, you want them to display unless for some reason you don't. That's how you would take it off. Okay, I didn't mention, but there is a Fibonacci, right? So right over there, we've got the Fib tool like that to that. There we go. You see pretty much your basic Fib tool, guys, is what it is. I think you can change your colors, etc. You can do all that kind of stuff. So play around with it, make it look like you want it to. But yeah, that's it in terms of tools, guys. Not really much there. So if I was scrolling all the way to the left, I was looking at something. If I just click this button over here, let me just delete these, delete. If I just click this button over here, it just takes me to current price. That's what that is. So that is it for that, guys. Now let's just talk about your next thing that I'm sure you guys want to know is how do we enter and exit positions? Okay, so let's say we've got a nice, let's try and draw something over here. We don't have a square tool, which is kind of annoying. So I'm just going to say, okay, we have got a nice little fair value gap right over there. So I want to trade that, guys. I want to trade that fair value gap. Okay, so how can I do that? So instead of saying a new order, so if I just click buy or sell here, that's going to go directly into a market execution. But if I say new order, it's going to give a pop-up and then I can go to pending orders. I'm going to do it as 0.01. And let's see, what is this one over here? Let me just move this out the way. I don't think I can move that out the way. So let's say I'm just going to go 107850. Okay, 7850 to start off with. I can move it once I've done that. And then your stop loss will be up the top here. So let's say 17880, 17880. Okay, so let's have a look. Is that there? Yeah, that's there. So there you guys can see now it's placed my my position. The pending is there. So I can move that up. So let's say I'm going to move that to where the open, where I'd actually want to take the sell. And then this is going to be at the top. Let me just move this. My stop is going to be there. Okay, so that's my stop and that's my sell. And this basically gives you the value now. Okay, so if I'm doing a 0.01, that is the value. I would lose, what is it, 31 cents. Okay, so as I increase my lot size, it's telling you what I'd be losing there. Okay, so if I were to say, okay, I'm going to put in a one lot, it's telling me I'd lose $30. I would lose $30 at that with that stop. Okay, so you have that information there, guys, which is really cool. So let's just, for the sake of the video, do a 0.01 like that. So there's my stop. So basically that order right there, I would basically be risking 0.32, so 32 cents on this trade, which is fine because this is just a demonstration. So then I can click the sell limit and then it will be in place. Okay, so then if I close this now, okay, so there's my sell limit. You can see there, guys, my limit is there and my stop is over there. Okay, so simple as that. If I wanted to now, I would go to the pending order and that's over there. So I can actually add a take profit if I want to. So my take profit, let's do 7790. Okay, take profit is going to be 7790. Okay, and then save that. There's my take profit right over there. And that's it. That's my pending order, guys. Simple as that. And that's how you would do that. Now let's actually go for an execution. So I'm going to close this now. And how do you close this? You basically just click on your pending order. You would just click on that X and there you go. You've canceled your order. You're no longer in that. Okay. So now let's go do a pending, and a market execution. Okay. So I'm going to do 0.02 so we can actually maybe close a partial when we Euro USD, and I'm going to click buy. Okay, there we go. As simple as that. We're now in the position. And let me just go back to where we are. So there we go, guys. You can see now we are in the position. You can see that over there if I zoom in a little bit more. So let's do our take profit first. So we're going to do our take profit at, there we go. Once you start it, then you can drag it. Our take profit is going to be up there, and we're just going to save that. Okay. And then we can zoom out a little bit to see where we could put the stop loss. So to do a stop loss, you're just clicking on the plus sign over here in the open positions. You're clicking that. And then once you just click that initially, you would see you get a line, and then you can just carry on by dragging it. So I'm just going to, there we go. Pull my stop to about there. I'm going to save that, and there it is. So once you've got your stop there, you can then move it around. Okay. So let's move it to there. So that's my stop. And then let's do a TP of that up there. Okay. So there's my TP, there's my stop. And this is an actual pending, not a pending order. This is an execution. So we're actually in this trade right now. You can see up the top here, my profit is 0.17 cents, so 17 cents, and then all this stuff in up here would fill in as well. You'd see my margin is $15.40, margin level percentage, so all that information is there. So let's say you guys wanted to close partial. Now I've never done this, so this is the first time. Okay, so volume, this is a 0.01. So no, we actually don't want that. We want a 0.02, don't we? So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this quickly. There we go. I want a 0.0, let's go 0.04. We're going to buy into that, and we have a 0.04 just like that. So we're in that trade now. So what I can do now is I click on that, and I can close partials. Okay, so let me just show you guys. Don't click on the X because that's going to close your full position. Click on this little edit tool, which actually gives you the pop-up says close partial. Okay, so obviously 0.03 is the smallest partial you can do, because if it's 0.04 it's the whole lot. So let's drop that down to a 0.02. We are now in the positive, I think. Let's just wait a little bit. With spread, we're actually, there we go. I'm going to save that, and there we go. Now we've got 0.02 left in the trade, and we've closed partial. Okay, so there we go. Our profit is 2 cents. Let's go. Big cash in the bank. Now we are up 10 cents. Okay, I want to actually close this. Let's do it. Click on that, and it's just straight away it closes. So be aware, guys, when you are opening and closing these positions, it is a you're not getting a pop-up to confirm. So you've got to be very sure of these. Okay, so with this over here, you've got to make sure when you're buying and selling, you are sure of your trade, and you're sure of your position, you're sure of your lot size, you're sure of your risk, you are sure of everything, and then you click go. Right, so like I said, guys, that's pretty much it. It is such a basic platform. Essentially, it is just a platform that you are entering and exiting your positions. That's how I would look at it. And for me, I am using a trade copier. I will still be trading from MT5, copying over to that. And I talked about the fact that I've done this on my True Forex funds recently. So let me just show you that quickly. I know this is cTrader, but I'm just going to show you this quickly. So this is over on my VPS. You can see over here that I've got MT5 over there. This is where I'm adding Titan X to my EA, and then I'm copying it over to the cTrader. Now I'm going to be doing something similar for the match trade. Okay, so how am I going to do that? I'll show you that. I haven't set it up. I'm going to be setting that up. And if you guys actually would like a video on full explanation on how I do cTrader and match trader, how I'm copying my trades, let me know, because I wouldn't mind doing a video. Maybe I'll do one video that explains both, because there's a lot of different sort of users that you can buy into their trade copiers, different prices, etc. So I'm going to talk about the match trade, and this is one thing I'm going to be setting up today. So I haven't set it up yet, so I can't really go into too much detail, but I'm just telling you that it is an option. You can copy trade from MT5 or MT4 over to your match trade. Okay, so how would I do that? Let me just show you that quickly. So once you are signed up with the Blue Edge prop farming blueprint and you get access to the Titan, we have this incredible page that our team has set up, which gives you all the information you need. Forex setup, you go through everything. It tells you, if you're using MT5, DXTrade, match trader, it gives you all the information you need, whichever route you're going and whatever user or platform you're using, it's all over there. But what I do want to show you is we have that over here. You can access trade copiers. Okay, I've already opened it once. So there we go. You guys can see there we've got a copier option for DXTrade, for MT4, for cTrader. I've set up the cTrader. I use the Heron copier. There's another one, Traders Connect. And then for MT4, it's this option here. Now, recently, you guys have to be aware that the MQL platform or the store has actually stopped selling trade copiers. So with this copier that we suggest, you would just have to contact the seller. So you would go to this page and you would contact the seller who would actually give you access to the copier. So you wouldn't actually purchase it through the MQL5. And then another option is this guy, Dane Trades. I'm sure you guys have seen his stuff. He has options for DXTrade, MT4, Trade Locker. So those are the ones he has, and you can see right over here, MT5 to MT4. You would do that now, and I think it would cost, let's have a quick look, guys. So there is going to be a little bit of investment there. So you can buy it for 3 months or 1 year. If you're buying it for 1 year, it's $100. If you're buying it for 3 months, it is $40. So I haven't quite decided which route I'm going to go. I might use his just because it looks like it's very, very good quality, and it looks very good. And I'm not saying the other one isn't. I think this one is also very good. So I'm still going to look at the two of them, and then I'll be setting up mine to do the trading. But that's it, guys. So if you guys are interested in maybe setting up your MT5 to copy over to your MT4, make sure you just pop that down in the comments. Would you like to see that? Because I'd be happy to do a video, a very quick video talking about that. And I actually am going to set mine up today, so I will have the full run through of how to do it, so I can potentially just set up a tutorial video for you guys if you would like that. So that's it, guys. That's the MT4, the interface, the overview. It's a very basic one, like I said, and it's something that I think you would probably just be looking at getting entry and exits from. And I've shown you how to get in to a trade. I've shown you how to do your pending, your everything that you would need to do. Now, you do also have all your information over here. I forgot to mention your spread and your change. That's all over there. So for example, Euro USD, where is that? Where's our Euro USD? We're in that now. The spread is currently 2. So important information is there as well. And that's it, guys. I don't know if there any other things you guys would like to know about the MT4 platform. Let me know. Just pop that down in the comments. I will happily answer your comments if there's anything else you want to do. But it's very simple, guys. There's not too much you can do in this. So don't ask me, how do I add this or a specific indicator. If it's not here, you can't add it. Simple as that, okay? You can only add what's available, and they have very little available. Even if you look at the tools, guys, that's it. Those are the tools you have. So I would suggest doing all your analysis over on TradingView, and then you would come over to MT4 just to do your entries. Okay, so that's MT4, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please stick around to see other videos. Also, please have a look at the DX video I did. If you didn't see that, that's right over there. I'm going to leave the link over there so you can go and have a look at how the tutorial and etc. of the DXTrade one. I actually did 2 videos. This is the first one, so go have a look at that. All right, guys, that's it from me. Bye for now. We'll see you in the next video.